Hey, this is the boat doctor. Hey, a little under the weather, so bear with me. Hey, this is a nice boat. First 24 super cab I've drove. Actually, the way it's set up, awesome tuna runner. You got a ton of room, very deep back here. You got 2 seats. You can always use the ice chest back there for seats. This is good for just to go out and get some fish type boat. This here, you got your little seats and you make that into a bed. You got grab handles. The light up there, they need to fix. No power to it. They need to add cleats. I had to hang a bumper off of that. And you guys, you got to start hooking up the wash down hoses and checking all the fittings. Then that bait box back there, you see that little blue valve down there? If you don't want water in that, you turn that valve straight up and down and it'll quit putting water in. Even if you have that pump switch off, you're still going to force water up in there. See, so if you go to like a waste pump, you go to bait tank pump, deck wash. Now see how it's putting water in there? Turn that off. So now if you don't want water, let that drain out. Then you just go back here and shut this off like this. Then you won't have water, then you can plug that up in there. And then your battery in here. And then this here should work now. This is loose. This wasn't connected. That wasn't connected. That's working fine. Now I set your trim assist on here and I set your gauge up for you on the 6CL5. Go with Garmin Electronics. You'll really like them. I like, there's a lot of good ones out there, but from what I've seen, for our use, rigger use, and especially the customer use, is Garmin you can't beat. They're just bulletproof, easy to figure out, and but everybody's got their own choice. Okay, this is DEC, so of course the horn works, so you turn this on, you turn on, it'll spool up and start. Now this has got something really cool. They call it cruise control and VTS. When this thing fires up here, I'll show you. And I think I showed you all the wipers and stuff works. On that deck wash, I showed you that worked. Bait tank, I showed you these are spares. Windlass works. I got that chain fix on that. Trim tabs work. Okay, you just bump, these are real touch. You just bump this in. Now you're gonna see a yellow line up here when I hit this button right here. It's gonna beep. See it beep? Now what I'm gonna do is go down. See where it says 90%, 80%? This is called cruise control. Now if you listen real close, that gear case is gonna stop there. Just stopped. Now it just kicked in. So that will help you maintain that lower speed. Now you can set that lower, higher. Then once you get up into like this is VTS. This is off of RPM. It's gonna hold that RPM. The gear case is never gonna go in and out. And see how you say forward here? Neutral. Now that just kicked that VTS off. Kick that back, reverse. There's your RPMs, there's your trim, your water, your oil, available gallons, econo, flow, miles an hour, fuel gauge. Okay, so when you bump this in, these are real touchy. So if this ain't into neutral, it ain't gonna start. Okay, just so you know. But what you gotta be careful of is when you bring this back, not to hit it into reverse. It's right there. So what's gonna happen, you're gonna go, and you're just gonna go back and you're gonna ram it in reverse doing about 20 miles an hour and you're gonna clunk that into reverse. So be very careful. These are real touchy, like I say, see, they just pop you right up. Now what I got here too, I said, is over here you got your trip, you got trim assist. I'm gonna turn that on. I've already set this for you. I'm gonna bring this back, that automatically adjusts that trim. So now watch this bar right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this around. Oh, this boat is very stable, by the way. Fast, quick, turns on a freaking dime. This would be an awesome rough water boat, I can tell you right now.